Esteemed Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji, Honorable Minister for Housing and Urban Affairs Shri Hardeep Singh Puri ji, Honorable Chief Ministers of other participating states, Secretary Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs, and other senior officials from Government of India. On behalf of the people of Andhra Pradesh and myself, I extend warm greetings to the Honorable Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji and others on the occasion of New Year 2021. I sincerely wish that the new year brings joy and prosperity in the lives of 130 crore Indians. I'm sure that in 2021, under the visionary leadership of the Honorable Prime Minister, Indian economy would regain its lost momentum and the country as a whole would completely recover from the adverse impacts of the COVID-19 pandemic. Honorable Prime Minister has envisioned housing for all by 2022, by which year the nation would complete 75 years of its independence. The program is of particular relevance to the state of Andhra Pradesh, which is vulnerable to natural disasters like cyclones, heavy rains, floods, etc. Due to its long coastline of 974 kilometers, due to the vagaries of nature, it is the poor who suffer the most in the absence of a permanent house. In line with the Honorable Prime Minister's vision, Andhra Pradesh has taken the lead in the country in implementation of PMAY Urban. We have observed that majority of the urban poor do not possess a house site and therefore unable to construct a house of their own. Government of Andhra Pradesh has taken a special drive to provide house sites to 30.75 lakh eligible, deserving poor people throughout the state. For this purpose, 68,677 acres of land, which includes 25,433 acres of government land as well, has been procured, plotted, and distributed to the eligible poor families. 16,098 EWS, economically weaker section, housing colonies are being developed in urban development authority areas in the state. And it is the endeavor of the government to provide required infrastructure in terms of roads, drains, water and electricity, along with other necessary social infrastructure in these housing colonies, apart from providing the houses, to ensure a decent, livable environment for the urban poor. It is estimated that an amount of 12,410 crores would further be required for providing the necessary physical infrastructure in these housing colonies. 20.21 lakh houses, sir, have been sanctioned so far for the state of Andhra Pradesh under this scheme. My government will ensure that these sanctioned houses are completed as per schedule before 2022. And we are very grateful to you, sir, for having sanctioned this 20.21 lakh houses as well, sir. I also wish to draw your kind attention to a policy decision taken by our government, sir. The houses and the house sites are being registered in the names of women beneficiaries only, sir. We are sure that this would go a long way in promoting women empowerment and in ensuring financial security for women. Construction of such a large number of houses within the stipulated time frame is difficult without the adoption of new construction methodologies, innovative thinking, and precise planning. In our case, we've gone ahead in Andhra Pradesh procuring the entire land required so as to avoid any hiccups in this grand endeavor. We are thankful for the Honorable Prime Minister for having encouraged us in this regard. While I also congratulate the Honorable Prime Minister for launching Global Housing Technology Challenge India for identifying sustainable, eco-friendly, and disaster-resilient technologies from across the globe for housing and construction sector. At this crucial juncture, when the outbreak of the COVID-19 pandemic has resulted in the consumption taking a nosedive and consequently aggregate demand witnessing a steep fall, construction of houses at this mammoth scale will give a huge boost to the economy, besides providing massive employment to people belonging to 30 occupational categories, such as masons, carpenters, people engaged in plumbing, etc., contributing to post-COVID economic revival, sir. Sir, Government of Andhra Pradesh has traveled a great distance towards achieving this goal of housing for all by 2022, sir. By distributing house plots to all the 100% eligible poor families and sanction of houses to 67% of the eligible poor families as well, sir. An additional sanction of 8.95 lakh houses by Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs and the sanction of soft loans of rupees 12,410 crores by HUDCO or any other financial institutions for the infrastructure development in these housing colonies will help Government of Andhra Pradesh to complete its journey towards achieving the desired goal of housing for all, as the dream of the Honorable Prime Minister also is, sir. Sir, in the end, I would like to state that it is a privilege and honor for the state of Andhra Pradesh to be selected as one of the best performing states in the country in implementation of PMAY Urban, sir. With all humility, I accept the award on behalf of the people of Andhra Pradesh and express my profound gratitude, sir, for the support rendered by the Honorable Prime Minister and the central government in achieving this monumental objective. Thank you, sir.